she just dives down with her butt.
Which one's mine? Ooh.
Oh.
Man.
No, I guess that's Palace's. Palace, you have two?
Oh, man. Ooh. USDA organic. Insert. We're just waiting a few minutes, y'all. At 4:15, we're going to. I was mowing, so Nicole was doing a little prepping and stuff, but we'll get to it here in just a few minutes. About 4:15. Like we said, we're going to show you all a little bit. I mean, just easy things to cook. Get together. Good morning, Amy. Good morning. Love you. Good morning. Good to see you. Amy Robarge.
Mm-hmm. Afternoon.
She's in. I'm just going to let it sit a minute, until we're ready. To about 4:15, we'll explain what's going on. Some of it's a little ahead, but you'll understand. You'll be fine. I hope everyone's day is doing well. So about 7 more minutes.
Oh, she would sit and watch. She was going to sit and watch.
Who? Oh. Yeah, it's alright. We're just going to chill a minute and let it run so everyone got the chance to get on, and then we'll get going with this. And it is a recording, so, it's no big deal. It always needs to be rewatched. All right. She's done with the day. And what we'll do, we'll show the process and everything and putting it together. Then, like before, when it comes out the oven, we'll show you a little bit, and then we'll, that'll be it. I love olives.
Yeah, she came in and was eating some too. At least she took out of the can though, not where I had them. But
olives are nice. Good. I love olives. Yep, we mowed the lawn and been at it since I don't know, about 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock.
Yeah, it was about 1. Because I made her.
Had a technical difficulty. A bearing kind of seized up on me. Got to clean out everything and grease it up and all that fun stuff. There's a few more minutes. 5 minutes, brothers and sisters. Hey, before a lot of people get here, do either of you know and then request to speak to a judge?
I think you would just.
I don't see why not.
But you can go and ask the clerk.
But if it's about legal advice, they're not allowed to give you any. But that's what I'm thinking. I'm not. Now when I stirred up the town, what the town manager and things like that, start at the bottom and work your way up till you get what you're after. That's how I've done it before. But as in literally going to talk to a judge, I don't know. only way to find out is ask. That's about it. Oh, it's about CPS. Yeah, I know. I'm wearing that same boat. They can't do nothing anyway unless they have a warrant. And if they want to spend that kind of money on warrants, that's on them. We're in that, a little bit, somewhat of that same boat. But I don't know if the judge will actually give you legal advice. Now, you can go to a magistrate and file charges against them. You're legally allowed to do that. Because all they're about is harassment. Oh my goodness. That's what they do.
They try.
They act more like prosecutors than they do defenders.
Mm-hmm. The cop said that too.
That's what they act like.
I would go to a court and try to get a
You go to magistrate and file charges.
Yep, and get it going through that way.
Because a magistrate is a form of a judge as well. They can make
decisions.
Judge
decide.
Mm-hmm.
When it's the court cases in.
Yep.
That's the advice we got.
I hate that, sister. Lord, we'd like to pray for Amy's grandson. He was taken away by the CPS. Lord, if you could find it in your heart to find a way to guide her in the right direction and give her strength and the right words to say when the time is needed, Lord, and at the same time protect that child. I pray in your name, Jesus. Amen. They can't use that against you. Hello, Sister Maria. Love you. Hello, Sister Jan. Love you. No, they can't. Criminal past. I mean, come on. I was in and out juvie and all that. And, oh, you're welcome, sister. And 20 years ago, I mean, come on. That has nothing to do with anything. That has nothing to do with anything. So about one more minute, y'all. I hate that, sister. I hate that. And I know what it feels like, too. I know exactly what you're feeling. 20 years. That's all they do. They use scare tactics and think they are in charge. And they found out real quick when they came on this property. She had to turn right around and leave. We're not going to play with that. An officer told her you have to leave. All they are, they act like prosecutors more than they act like defenders. They're not defending no one. All they're after is their money. More money for their budget. I don't see why not, sister. I'd just do it. That's what your heart's feeling. The truth always wins. So, don't give in and don't give up, and stand firm and keep pushing.
It's the judge's decision.
Mm-hmm. And the thing is, if they want to take you to court, they are going to have to provide you with a public attorney. Mm-hmm. We already read into that too. So that's at least here in North Carolina. So 4:15. Let's go ahead and explain what's going on here. I'm going to flip the camera. So right now, what did you do here?
Well, this is the enchiladas. I boiled the chicken first. You boil it for about an hour or two, just so it's able to be shredded. You want to shred it. So once that's boiled, then I in my bowl I already cut up my olives, but you can put whatever you want.
Some black olives, or you can add whatever you want. It doesn't matter. You don't even have to have olives if you don't want.
No, I've just done it for years.
Yep.
Olives, and then I now throw a little bit of salsa, about 4 spoonfuls. I don't ever measure. I just throw it in there as
about 4, these tablespoons.
And then
hey, Red Scout, love you, brother.
Cheese. Now cheese, I just grate a whole bunch, and I take about half the pile and I put it in because you're gonna need some from the top. So now here's the mix. Chicken's kind of shredded. It's kind of big.
You fight, Sister Amy. Don't give in. You go ahead. No. I'm just keeping up with chat, baby. So you got a little salsa and a little cheese
and olives
and some olives cut up and some chicken, and now she's gonna
I've been using this since I've been making it, about 20 years.
This
Mom
stuff.
told me to use Las Palmas. The other kind's okay. This has a way better taste if you can find it on the shelves because it's
They're
hard.
tough.
But there's green, and I get the mild. The red works better with the chicken. It absorbs it better.
Yep.
And you can use beef, but
Yeah, you
it
can
works
have beef
better.
or chicken, but chicken tastes the best.
So I
think.
put about half first, or maybe just a little
Yeah,
bit.
it's about a quarter of it gone or a third.
The chicken absorbs, so you might need a little more, but then you just want to get it all mixed up.
Real good. It's gonna be good, y'all.
You usually throw black beans in, but I don't have any, and I forgot. It's okay.
Well, video's over.
He's funny.
No black beans. Nah, we gonna eat this anyway.
The salsa's just for the color, really. Before I put salsa, I put the jalapenos in, or chilies, and I'll chop them up and put it in too.
Gotta have a little spice.
Well, the sauce, that's pretty warm, even
Yeah.
the mild, so it's actually...
Yeah, it still has this is a mild salsa. Or the enchilada sauce, see?
There's only that and hot, and the hot's really,
And it's on fire.
much.
You don't want to overpower, but some people like spicy. Nothing wrong with that. I used to be able to eat that, no problem. But
That's why I didn't put the chilies in. That's okay.
there you go, Sister Amy. There's your answer right there from Sister Jan.
What she said?
Amy, I live in Maryland and took custody of my grandson. He's like my own child. He calls me Mom. I spoke numerous times to the judge. I call his office.
Okay.
There you go.
See, I've just never done that and don't know, but that's...
So we got that answer. But in the meantime, that's what Nicole's doing right now, is just kind of chopping up the chicken and getting it mixed up good.
You don't
and,
want it too soupy.
yeah,
or
you don't want
soupy
too
at all,
much.
But you don't,
You want enough to go through the chicken because the other part's going over top, I believe, right?
yes. The chicken absorbs it, and it doesn't look like you have a lot in there when you do.
And then whatever cheese, it doesn't matter.
And this one I used the Colby, and I used mozzarella, both.
Yeah, mozzarella and Kobe mixed together.
You can use pepper jack. Last time I did, but
You can use whatever cheese you want, Munster, whatever. It doesn't matter, does it?
nope.
Whatever cheese
Sharp
you like.
cheddar. I mean, it don't matter.
Nah, it don't matter.
So once that's mixed, we have to heat the shells.
Oh, shell heating time. Okay, so, and the shells what are they made from?
Corn tortillas.
Corn tortilla shells. Uh-oh, hold on, y'all. I apologize. There we go. This is a little movement. Oh, that plug don't work, I remember. That's all right. That's all right.
This one here.
That's all right. I'll just hook right here. Hold on, y'all. Let me just get some power, because if I don't have power, it will die quick. There we go. So what she's gonna do is heat up she got the, we have tons of these, what do you call them? Cast iron all the way across there. But she uses, because these are better. If you use flour, it will feel, when you eat it, it will be like so soggy and doughy. So the corn tortillas are way better and holds together.
Now I always put a plate and I put paper towels on because you're gonna want to dry off the corn tortilla after you're just heating it up. So how I was told is 3 seconds on each side.
There you go.
And then after the second side, then you
Just put them, lay them up there.
You just Well, I do it one at a time. I don't put a whole bunch on. Oh,
Hey,
and in the
Sister
meantime,
Stephanie.
You gotta put a little bit of sauce in it.
Oh yeah, there you go. Meantime, she says put a little sauce in a pan.
Because you're gonna lay your tortillas there.
And see, that's the mix, which is olives, cheese, and a little bit of salsa, a couple tablespoons, and the enchilada sauce. And then we shred our own cheese to put on over top.
Yeah, the other cheese in the bags does not work because it doesn't melt.
No, you got to get cheese. That's the fun part.
Now we got to heat this up.
Yeah, make sure everything's
This gets
hot.
messy, but
It's all right.
because I do it with my
It's
hands.
a bit like lasagna. Is it a bit like lasagna?
Kind of, but we're not layering. We're stuffing the tortillas.
Yeah, we're just stuffing tortillas, but not layering.
layering.
Layering. I can't even say that word right.
Layering.
Yeah, layering.
Layering.
But yeah, I guess it would be similar. But
similar. It's the same. You
Good
rep it.
afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. Love
Is there a
y'all.
lot of people on?
8. Keto Homestead with Jess. Hey, how's it going? Love you, love you. Yum, my favorite. Hello. Hello. Love you and welcome. Right now she's just heating up the pan, and while that's heating up, I want to recap. We got chicken and, boiled chicken and then shredded up, and then some, this is the stuff we get.
Las Palmas.
Yeah, and we got mild. And we put about a third of that in and some on the bottom of the pan. And then there's black olives, cheese,
Stuff you can buy.
and stuff like that. I mean, there's the other stuff you can buy too.
I don't buy it unless I have to.
But this one she likes the best, that flavor. And, of course, some shredded cheese. Just a little recap while the pan is heating up. Then the fun part is when she starts wrapping or rolling or whatever.
I have enough sauce in there.
Looks like it. Looks good. That's going to be good.
Oh, I see the bubbles.
Who said that? When made right, it's yummy. That's right. Hey, Bobbles Boo. Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
That's Samantha.
Yes, Sam. That's the enchilada mix. Some cheese, salsa, and chicken, and with black olives. And coat it in the pan with a little bit of enchilada mix with some butter, of course. And that's the enchilada stuff we like to use. And then some shredded cheese. Yes. No, not. Well, it was breast.
Breast.
Yeah, it was chicken breast boiled.
Yeah. Okay, so. Be a little warmer.
Has to get a little warmer, y'all. It ain't ready yet. One moment. Probably need to go up a hair, huh?
See, there's bubbles.
But yeah, we boiled the chicken, or cold boiled chicken. I was mowing. Come here, buddy. Let me see something here. Yep, it's going.
It's good. Okay. I'm gonna have to come over to my working station.
Oh, and she's going over here one at a time.
Oh yeah, it's a process.
And you put your enchilada in there. And scoop some mix.
Oops. And then you roll. Now, if you get the wrong tortilla, sometimes the cheap ones, it doesn't want to roll and they'll break. Just kind of roll. Something's kind of big, but it's alright.
You can go a little smaller next round. Ooh, sorry y'all for the movement. So much movement, I apologize. It's like making manicotti. Hey, Sharon Montgomery from Ireland.
One time.
Love you, sister. You're heating them up about 3 seconds each side.
I'm going to grab it with my hands. It's hard to cook.
And just keep doing that and then repeat.
I didn't hold it in long enough, but that's okay. That ripped.
It'll be fine though.
That's because I must have not. 1, 2, 3.
About 3 seconds aside.
I think I did a minute.
Oh yeah, come on over. Look at me, can I get an invite? Says
Who's
Sharon
that?
Montgomery.
Well, come on, Sharon.
Hey, it's a kitchen. When we got this house, it was an abandoned house, so there's cabinet drawers missing and different things, or it's all messed up. One day I'll remodel all this, but that's our kitchen. We got big pots too. That gray one to the right, and that tall one to the left, or the second one right there next to it. The gray one and the one in the middle. Them two were in someone's just sitting outside. Someone threw away, and that's our cast. There she goes again. Oh yeah, it's a good sized kitchen. It's just it's a basic kitchen, but it works. And roof guy's finally coming Friday, so we're gonna finally don't need no rain gear in here. I got bitten on the face by a spider. Got 2 swollen eyes. Oh no, Bible boops. Lord, if you can, for Bible boops, if it's in your will, Lord, she has been bitten by a spider, Lord. If it's in your will to get some healing done and fast healing and less agitation, and I pray in your name, Jesus, amen.
Trying to get it a little more wet in there.
We don't mind who comes over. There we go. Now she's doing a little something. Like she said, about 3 seconds aside.
I go fast.
Enough to heat them up because if you don't heat them up when you bend them around,
Like this one.
oh, they're gonna bust.
You can feel the hardness in them. In 3 seconds, you can feel that they're lighter. So that tells you that you heated them up pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Just roll the boat. That's it. Uh-oh. That'll be fine.
That's the
She's
tortilla. Sometimes they're so cheap nowadays. It's hard to know which ones are good. Yes.
Quality's about gone these days.
Sometimes they'll just fall apart in my hands. They're so cheap. I try to do 6
in a row.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's hot.
Oh yeah, stuffing. Jen said, if I come down one weekend, can we have enchiladas?
Yes.
It sounds like the youngins. We all love it.
I asked her what she wanted, and then when I told Terry yesterday, he laughed. He goes, "Well."
Yeah, I'll look up some too.
We made it on our trip too, and they loved it. They loved it. Okay, that's 6. Should have enough. I mean, if we need to make another pan, that's fine too. But we have enough tortillas.
Yeah, these corn tortillas now, if you wanted to, whole pack, cut them into 4s, half one way and half another way. Then you can fry them up, and then you have tortilla chips. The kind with the salsa that you dip it like at restaurants. That's the same thing they use right there.
Actually, when you tuck here, I'm going to make this some more.
And dog, she's knocked out on her chair. Funny.
Because it gets too wet, the oil saturates it, and then it doesn't wipe off the tortilla.
Yeah, they ain't going to clean off the tortilla like you want.
Oh. These tortillas I actually like. Sometimes I put a little more sauce in there because you do want your tortilla a little wet, I should say.
Well, it's going to be wet anyway.
To fold. Yeah. So you just slice.
Boom. Dang, there's going to be a dozen of them in there, buddy. And you could eat probably 2 of them fill you up pretty good.
Yep,
I mean,
and yeah.
They're meaty and they're filling. And not that bad on price to make either.
No, we already had the chicken. So, what? That was 2 something. Olives was $1 something. I got some more corn tortillas, and that was 2 something.
Yep. So 2,
Cheese,
3,
I had to
4.
get cheese. Our cheese is on sale for $5 for a block. Which
So
is,
$9, and then the chicken. Pretty much.
Yeah. And we had the chicken, so I didn't have to buy none.
Yeah. Yeah, we try to keep a little bit in the freezer. You know. We got that cabinet freezer back there. It was $75. Still works after 4 years now.
4 years.
Yeah, we bought it used.
Well, because we had all the kids with us.
All the kids, yeah, and you had to have a freezer. A
and
little fridge. A fridge ain't gonna do much justice.
I think I'll have enough, but I might need to switch to white, which is fine. I just hope they don't break.
Oh,
no,
that's
corn, baby.
Okay. As long as it's corn, so there's a yellow and white, but as long as it's corn tortilla.
As long as it's corn.
Mm-hmm. Because the flour, man, I'm telling you, it would be like soggy dough in a way.
So
like you
gross.
put bread in your soup kind of taste.
We couldn't do it. And then we had meat in there too, and beef. It just doesn't taste that great with the beef.
Amy and Marilyn, we're looking for a home in Myrtle Beach. Oh, wow. Yes, Jen.
That's
Sister
not
Jen,
far.
we're probably about, I'd say about 4 hours from there.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, from Myrtle Beach.
Always seems less than that.
I used to live in Myrtle Beach, actually. Back when I was a youngin', I was living in Socastee area, which is just outside of Myrtle Beach, where the, what do you call it?
We've been there quite a few times.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, that's the cheap getaway area.
Sometimes it's
And,
not so
you know,
fun,
another
but-
place I'd love, you know, if I were to live on the beach, I
Outer
would
Banks.
probably want to live at Outer
I would
Banks.
too.
Because they only have so much room, so tourist-wise, they can't have but so many. Because we already went after our honeymoon to Outer Banks. We went from Myrtle Beach, drove to Outer Banks, got through some islands, found no hotels anywhere. Then we had a rush, and we finally caught that last ferry. We got lucky to get to the main island.
Cool, I have enough. And then I usually put stick 2 on there when
Yep.
they're almost on top.
Cool.
But-
Yeah, that's enough for at least 2 more. So she's going to use a white tortilla now.
Yeah, see, it's corn.
Because we ran out of, but it's still corn. Remember, corn tortilla. That's what's important.
No, there's white. I used to only use the white corn tortilla, but the yellow was on sale one day, and it
Yeah, I like it yellow or white. Either way is
tastes
good.
the same.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I did buy some of the flour ones because Palace likes to eat sandwiches like that instead of bread.
Yeah. Dang, it sucks getting bit by a spider.
Oh, see, these are the crappy ones, but we'll make it work.
Yeah, in the middle of that bite, though, that little black thing that's in there, if it's still there, you need to dig that out. That's where that poison is.
They'll fall apart. These aren't good. They're okay, but they're a little.
Not like yellow. It's fine. That one's already ripped anyway.
That's how they came.
Mm.
I know. Ooh, ooh, it's hot. I've burnt myself so many times on the chicken and these.
All right. Look at there, y'all.
So, one more.
One more.
7.
B12.
I mean, not
13.
13.
13 of them.
I mean, they're not bad. They're a lot better than
Just
the
need
other
to be
ones.
cooked.
They're not breaking, so
No.
that's a good sign.
And what she done there on the paper towel, flip them a few times to dry them up of the grease. You might be able to do one more
Okay.
if you do it right. Might be a skinny one, but at least we'll fill the pan up.
Wait, I did that wrong.
Boy, we in
So
trouble
you
tonight.
put that one in, and then you roll. That's
Roll
easier.
towards.
Yep.
Then one more. That whole thing. You know how many breasts was those?
4.
before, and we cut our breasts in
We
half.
cut our breasts in half. I was
Because you know how
worried
thick the breasts are, so you know if you get a pack of 3, you can have 6
I didn't
breasts.
think we were gonna have
technically.
enough. It didn't look like enough chicken because they kind of shrank, but it's fine. Once you put your mix in and the chicken, actually I like the way these look. They look more like real tortillas than you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. You just stuff them in there, and here comes the magic. Well, that's part of the magic right there. Oh, that's gonna be good, man. Son, talking about
See,
being full.
It's good that it's small.
Yep.
Perfect. Okay.
Cool. There we go.
Now,
So that's a pan full right there. Now what's next?
you take, I wouldn't use the whole thing. I'm probably going to have some extra, which is fine. The more chicken you have, the more I use. But since our chicken was cut in half, it was a little
Yep.
skinnier. So you just pour. You don't want it. This is what I do. Wrap it all in there. It will sit at the bottom also. But you want to make sure that the sauce is on all of it so it does not burn in there.
Or get dry and hard.
Or get dry and then it's hard.
Yeah. And you're like,
So I usually help it. Okay, this side. Maybe a little too much. Okay.
There's
Plus,
that.
there's still some on the bottom too.
So yeah, a third is left off the big can for just these few. So if you had more, you would use more.
I usually do, but it's okay. It depends on, like I said, the chicken. So then you take your cheese and you just
Put it on it. Yep.
spread it out.
It's really simple though. I mean, if you think about it, main thing is prepping. You know, you got to prep a little bit, but besides that, I mean, the rest is just downhill, no different than the peppers
No,
anyway.
it's just 3 different.
You know what I
you
mean?
just have to heat the tortillas, and then you have to fold them and put them in here. But that's it. Actually, grated enough cheese, by the way.
Yeah, we
perfect.
we bought the cheese in a block, so then we grated ourselves. This is messy right here.
You're funny. And remember, there's cheese inside and on the outside. So, however cheesy you want, is however.
It's on you, yeah.
Yes.
Just, you know, experiment. You got the basic here, and you just experiment a little bit, and you got it. It isn't too hard. Simple meal, big meal, enough for plenty of people.
And it's $3.75 because we're just heating it up. Everything's already cooked.
Yeah,
but we're
everything's
just
pretty much
heating
cooked,
it.
so pretty much we're just heating it now.
So once it's heated,
Preheat.
put it in.
Definitely
Preheat,
preheat
yes.
because if you don't, it's gonna, the eyes are on it and it's gonna burn your bottom up. So the next thing is preheating your oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. So, you know, some people will go by Celsius. I do not know what that is in Celsius.
Where's my little top thing?
And this is what it looks like, y'all.
In 30 minutes. It will take 30 minutes.
About 30 minutes at 375. 30
Just like
minutes
I
at
said.
375.
You're just heating it up and getting it all.
And the hard part, all the
No.
prepping and cooking the
That's
chicken
the hardest part.
and
And heating up tortillas.
Yep.
A lot of people don't like that whole process, so they just don't do it. But if you don't do it,
it's
they're gonna
break.
crack, and
Yep.
then they're not. It just the taste isn't there.
And see, her Nana is the one that taught her, and she's from Guadalajara, so therefore, you know, she got the inside scoop of this.
My mom made them, but she tried to get me to veer off and use the hamburger and other stuff that she would put in. I didn't like it that way, so I just made it.
I like
I've made it this
chicken,
way
yeah.
for 20 years.
Yep. And there it is. You cover her up, and then let her do her thing. And that be it, I believe.
That's it. So as soon as it beeps, we can put it in there.
Yep. So that means about 5:30. About 5:30, y'all.
Yes.
It should be done around 5:30. So let me just get all this cording around the bend. Oh, there we go.
That wasn't bad.
And the last part, cleaning up your mess. And then it's done.
Been cleaned up.
But always, yeah, how we do things, we kind of keep up with everything. If you just let it all pile up, you're gonna have a mess everywhere. It's best just keep up with it and go ahead and clean everything up and be done with it. Therefore, you ain't got to go back to it. That's about it. You want to see one more time? Look at this. Ooh. Oh. Hello, everyone. I am Enchilada. I'm just picking. Being silly.
No, you shouldn't have someone that could roll it so she wouldn't make it. I'm like, you roll it any way you want.
It's just however you feel like it. It ain't made to be hard. It's made to feed some people.
Yeah.
That's all it's for, feeding.
That's it.
Feed me.
Feed.
I had that old dishwasher there since about 6 years. I bought it for $75. That's pretty wild. Oh shoot, I missed a lot of chat. Okay.
Did you?
Yes, Mark and Nicole, I love it down there. Actually, new homes are going up, and it will be probably a year unless we find one sooner. It's getting better. I have a red scab. That's what Bible Boop said. Be careful with that, Bible Boop, especially if it's like a brown willow cruise.
Yes.
I know, for
yes,
real.
Those ones I've.
No,
yeah.
it was a false widow spider.
False.
Probably the male, maybe. I don't know. I can smell it. It smells delicious, says Jen.
Well, thank you.
Ooh, spiders not my favorite creature. No. I'm not as bad as scared of them as it is from the UK. False black widow.
Okay.
You know, the false widows were a foreign import, but they're spreading. Huh. They're all over the place here in UK. Afternoon cooking with Marco and Nicole. I see a future stream coming. Says Stephanie Lai.
Maybe.
Good. Sounds like a good idea, Stephanie. Yes, I said cooking channel Marco and Nicole.
You know what we can do is when we're pickling and canning.
Yeah, we'll show you canning and gardening and the prep work of that when that comes around. Bibles, absolutely, but they don't bite unless people disturb them generally.
Yeah.
So they're pretty much harmless unless you're messing with them.
Kind of like any spider,
Maria
really.
said, looks delicious. Oh my gosh, I got to raid the kitchen now, says Amy. Raid, I got bitten in my sleep. I've had it all way also, but was in the woods. It is unusual though. Antihistamines, exactly. Hello, Jim. Hello. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. We did a little cooking thing, so some enchiladas. I'll show you a little peek. Look at there.
Go, Jim.
But all you have to do is go on back, and you'll see kind of explained and everything. So it makes it easy for you to do it.
Yeah.
And stuff. So it won't be too bad.
Just different parts.
No, we got this sauce we have is mild. Now, when you get these sauces, mild is still going to have a spice to it. So,
Let's see.
if you're not too good and spicy, you might as well
It's
stay.
okay. Now the other,
Oops.
it's a little wet because it's.
It's all right. See? Mild. And then we get this brand.
But this brand, the spice is good. The other one, you can't.
Yeah, it's
taste
a little
the spice.
weird. It has no spices, so.
It doesn't. I don't like it, but I have to buy it when there's nothing else.
Yeah.
I got lucky this
And this is
time.
the other one.
I got
And
really
see, that's mild too. And you can always add spice to it. I mean, that ain't that hard.
Huh.
You know, you could get a jalapeno and chop it up real good and put it in your enchiladas, and boom, you got a
And they
hot
have the green
spicy.
sauce, but you like red better, and so does Paula. So
Yeah, the
I
red
chose
tastes
the-
better.
I chose the red this time, but they had green and
But
red.
yeah, it's pretty good. But anyhow, I'm guessing about 5:30, y'all. This will be done, and then what we'll do. Oh, thank you, Baba Boots.
What'd she say?
Great cooks, well done. Just a simple, quick thing. Nothing too fancy. And then we'll show you here later. I mean, just like the stuffed peppers, or we'll make fresh soup. Chicken noodle soup, or something like that, or I make a pretty good what do you call it? Dumplings, chicken and dumplings.
Oh, you said you wanted to make the Chinese next, remember?
Oh, now you have the clue, Maria. Now you know how to make them.
They're
Hey,
very easy.
you're going to surprise some people now.
You can always ask if you have a question.
Yeah, all you have to do is ask. We'll help you right through it, no problem. Yeah, you don't have to. It's just basic foods. We're trying to fill up and eat something good. I mean, nothing major. Good old-fashioned, kind of those old-fashioned cultural foods that, from just the basics. I have a great curry recipe for you. You can make it like a restaurant and as hot as you like. That's what Red Scout said.
Oh,
Quick and easy walks for me. Works.
now sometimes I'll make beans and then rice, but sometimes this is so. It's
Just
so
that.
filling. We're like.
Just that is filling
But
by
this one's
itself.
been asking for rice, and my goodness, she loves any type of. She likes rice.
Yeah. Oh, I
Rice
like
is her
rice too.
favorite.
I mean, rice is good. Rice is always good. Good for you too.
It beat.
That's another cheap filler. You can use as rice,
Yeah.
noodles. Like day before yesterday, we got like the macaroni shells.
The elbows?
Like the elbow macaronis. A box of them. Cook up some hamburger and season it, salt, pepper, garlic. And then whatever cheese you like, shred it up and put it all in there. When everything is done, throw it in there with the macaroni that's hot and a little bit of milk, and boom, you got hamburger
Yeah,
macaroni.
a lot of people don't know they have to fry tortillas. That's why it doesn't work out for them.
Yeah, it will break. That's the only way the corn is going to stay together.
Only 3 seconds, and then that's it, and it makes such a huge difference.
That's about it. 3 seconds aside for the
In fact,
tortillas.
Grandma-
Oopsie.
Her dad's mom houses, she didn't fry tortillas, and they never came out right.
No, they fall apart everywhere. Because
Oven's
you have
not
to be
gonna do
cooked.
it. They have to be.
It's already hard when you come, and then everyone goes to that flour. But the thing is, flour is so soggy.
Flour is for Oh,
She had a chili con carne with rice
Marco
today.
made chili a couple nights last week.
Mm-hmm.
It was good.
Yeah, that's easy. Chili's pretty simple.
Who says you have it as slave in the kitchen all day?
Yeah, you don't.
No,
You don't have to. You can make a big meal, just simple things, and they're really good and good for you, and they're fresh, and you ain't got to go to nowhere to get things.
They do have enchilada sauce in those packets. I've never done it that way, but you could do it that way also.
Yeah.
You know those packets that we buy with the,
Yeah.
with the gravy?
But it
I've
makes
seen
about a cup or two only at a time, ain't it?
it does,
You're
and
gonna have
you
to have
never
a
know
few
how
per-
much you need, really.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, post it in the comment section, or you could go on my on the page part and where the description is, and there's my email as well. But anyhow, brothers and sisters, I hope you enjoyed that. It's in the oven now, 375, about 30 minutes. And boom, and what we'll do, we'll come back in about 30 minutes and just look out for it. And we'll make it a part 2. You know, the reveal, I guess you call it.
Yeah.
You know, like we did before, and then show it what it looks like. You know, coming out, and when we put it on the plate, and you know, we'll cut it open a little bit and show you. And man, I tell you what. So anyhow, Lord, thank you for this day. Thank you for your blessings. Thank you for everything you've done for us today, Lord, and guide us in the right direction and keep us on the path and keep our armor strong, Lord. I pray in your name, Jesus. Amen.
Amen.
Oh, you're welcome, sister. We're just trying to spice it up a little bit. You know, something
Jewish
different
missed
and
it
normal.
again.
That's okay.
It is
It's here
recorded.
recorded. It's recorded. You know, everyone got things to do, but it's always here. That's the good part. So, and, you know, don't forget to shine your light, brothers and sisters. When you leave here, shine your light and love on someone and appreciate someone or encourage, you know, things like that. All positive. Think positive.
Aw.
Aw. Yeah, and be safe on that trip, Sister Maria.
I think she said May.
Yeah.
After Mother's Day or something.
Mm-hmm.
What's Mother's Day? May 11th?
So anyhow, brothers and sisters, I'll talk to you soon, and I appreciate you all showing up, and I love every one of you. So may God continue to bless your paths, and don't forget today is a new day to try to do better. And I'll see you all soon. I love every one of you.
There was 10 on there. She said yes. May